Hey, what's going on, guys? New deck profile. It's Deckout. This is another deck that I usually do every format or maybe every other format. But this time the reason I did it is because we have AD Changer, which came out in Duelist Revolution. And also, the last time I did this, we didn't have Into the Void either, so you are now able to win on your first turn. That way you won't have to play Desert Sunlight and Eclipses and all that, so I mean, nothing can go wrong that way either, but I don't know. This is quicker. It can be at least, but here's the deck list. Morphing Jar, key part of the deck. You abuse this like no other. 3 AD Changer. Let's see if I can get in there. Read it. Of course not. There we go. I apologize for the glare. Really good card. So you remove it from play in your graveyard to flip your Morphing Jar face up. So pretty cool. Whoop. 3 Needleworm. So 7 monsters, 33 spells. The reason I run Needleworm, if you think about it, let's say I'm playing against you, the viewer. We're each running a 40 card deck. You know, you draw your 5, I draw my 5, I draw for turn. So I have 34 cards left in my deck, you have 35. And if you think about it, well, you know, let's say I get 5 Morphing Jar hits off. That's going to be 25 cards off of your deck, 25 out of mine. So as you can see, I got to do something to shift the milling in my favor because I'm down a card. And I also, you know, don't want to deck out myself. So that's why that's in there. So 7 monsters, 33 spells, like I said. Now the key parts, 3 Book of Eclipse. Lets you abuse your Morphing Jar, Needleworm. 3 Book of Moon. Does the same thing, except it's a weaker version of Eclipse, at least for this deck. 3 Book of Tayo. Flip a face down monster face up. So, like I said, once you get that Morphing Jar, it's pretty much going to be game because all the spells complement Morphing Jar, or it helps you get to a card that, you know, complements it. So 3 Upstart Goblin. Draw power, more draw power, 3 Into the Void. 3 Shallow Grave. Like I said, you know, you're going to need something to shift the game in your favor. So if the deck goes off, you're going to have the Needleworms in the grave because you'll just get multiple Morphing Jars off. So then that's when you get to play the Shallow Grave. So the cards are all shifting down on me. 3 Hand Destruction. Get to thin through the deck more. 3 Magical Mallet. Lets you add any, like, you know, cruddy cards in your hand back to the deck. And, you know, let's say you have Morphing Jar in your hand, but you need a Book of Tayo or something, you know, Magical Mallet, the other 5 cards back, etc. So 3 Feather the Phoenix. I mean, you'd like to abuse all the book cards. I mean, I'll get back to that in a second here. 2 Magical Stone Excavation. Serial Spell. That's in there really as a filler, just because I was at 39 cards and I was thinking, well, what else can I put in here? Nothing really came to me, so I mean, it's definitely not a bad card. It can, you know, win a duel. Card Destruct, Serial Spell. Your opponent has 6 cards, well, they're discarding 12, so really cool. Giant Trunade, that's in there because I don't want to get Solemn Warning or Solemn Judgment or Oppression or, you know, anything like that. So I want to make sure that I go off. Card Destruction, I mean, self-explanatory. Draw power. And then Foolish Burial. Some really cool combos. Play the Foolish Burial on the Morphing Jar. And then play Feather the Phoenix to put it back to the top. And then you can just play something like Upstart Goblin or Into the Void, and then you're at the Morphing Jar. So at first glance, it would seem like there's a whole lot of minuses in the deck, but if you think about it, once you get the jar off, you're just going to be drawing 5, and then, you know, you get to fill up your back row with spell cards and all that. So yeah, I mean, you may be at a big disadvantage getting to the Morphing Jar, but once you hit the Morphing Jar, then you'll just gain all the advantage back, and it should be smooth sailing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. Hopefully I explained it pretty well for you. If you have any questions on how the deck works, hopefully, I didn't forget to say something, but should be self-explanatory. Remember to subscribe to me. I will be doing a contest soon. It's free. All you have to do is be subscribed, and you'll probably have to do a video response. You'll see that in a later video. Should be coming up maybe next week. So yeah guys, that's it for now. Keep subscribing. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any deck ideas, you can also leave that downstairs. Yeah, I'm willing to build any deck as long as it's affordable. I'm not gonna go out and buy 3 pots. 1, because I don't have any events around me, and 2, I'm not gonna go and get pots just to do a deck profile. So yeah guys, that's it. So peace.